24 degrees. Weatherman says 25 degrees. Was a little worried there. It seemed like 21, 22 degrees forever this morning, but I think we're going to get to 26 degrees. Barbara's prediction, of course, 27. She's got to beat me every time. Well, we'll see. Plenty of day to go, right? Thursday, February the 10th, and absolute pleasure, because today we're heading to Ireland. But check this out first. Galaxy. That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and I am absolutely elated to do this.
Another Indie Artist Interview brought to you by Galaxy 107 FM in association with Rise Up TV, Big Record and Sony Music Deal Watcher.
Yeah, and I want to give a shout out to Mark, Pamela, Lisa, of course Tim's in there, and the Don as well, from Rise Up TV, Big Record and Sony Music Deal Watcher as well. They are going to be absolutely elated with today's interview. So, in the meantime, check this.
Galaxy 107 FM.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and absolute pleasure to have everybody joining us this morning. Literally, wherever you are, don't forget, if you're going to watch a little later on over there on YouTube, you know what to do. No, you do. You do, seriously. Sub, thumb, bell. Bingo. Subscribe. Yeah, go on, I dare you. Hit the like button, thumb it. Absolutely go crazy on that, and bell, yes, of course, for notifications, right? When we have important people like today's feature artist, we're talking to Ed Holland, coming out of Ireland from the band, yeah, check it out, Hurricane Highway are in the house. First of all, let me do this.
Ladies and gentlemen, today's feature artists on Galaxy 107 FM.
How you feeling, bro?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. Oh, good. The heat, it's awful warm there, is it?
Oh, mate, 25 degrees here. Outside it's muggy because it's cloudy and gloomy and unicey.
Yeah,
but
it's about 2 or 3 degrees here. So.
Oh, you're still in winter time. Well, I tell you what, add
cold.
another 10 degrees in here for computers and stuff. Yeah.
Oh my God.
True story. I asked the bosses before summer this year for a fan.
Yeah.
I wanted a brand spanking new fan. They went, well, what kind would you like? And I went, oh, something about 6 foot, 6'2", blonde, blue eyes, maybe Swedish, you know what I mean? They got me a gold ear. What did you do, Barbara?
Sorry, I knocked it.
Yeah.
Sorry, everyone, about the sound.
I hope that works.
I'll move back a bit further.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
Ah, Barbara.
Yeah, I'm naughty. We'll put this back on here. I'm as bad as
Sorry
the
about
dogs,
that. We've got a
everyone.
faulty...
Yeah, little technical difficulties. These things happen.
Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah, no worries. It's just that we got a faulty splitter switch there. I've got to have it replaced when my IT guy brings all his gear.
My bad.
No worries.
Sorry.
Dear, oh dear, Barbara.
I'm just saying sorry to everyone.
Yeah, I know. It was an accident. Gosh, it's no biggie, really.
Hang on, I better get off here.
You staying in Westport.
That's it, Westport. Yeah.
Very cool, because I come from Westport as well.
Yeah, I might imagine Westport, County Mayo. Yeah.
Yeah, but
that's amazing, isn't it? You were telling me that past it.
Yeah,
that's your hometown, Westport.
It is, but I can actually put a south before the island, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Jeez, isn't that such a coincidence? Mad. Hey, I never knew there was another Westport. Now I know.
Tell me, Ed, did the last time we met, I know Barbara would have made a movie for you and everything that we do, but did we make you a cartoon last time?
No. No.
Yeah, I think we've done photos and all that afterwards. We did, yeah.
Yeah, but did she turn you into a cartoon?
No, I don't think so.
I don't know.
Oh, you're going to love this one then, bro. Believe me. Yeah, you really are.
Okay, God.
It's one of the few things that makes me look good, okay?
Okay, cool.
It is. Sean Simpson's joining us. Nice to have you on board, Sean. Thank you, and welcome back.
Hey, sweetheart.
Here we go. That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and today, absolutely elated because we're catching up with a good friend of ours coming out of Ireland, and believe me, we don't get a lot of people out of Ireland, and when we do, we absolutely cherish the best of them. Ed Holland is that epitome, really, he really is that good. The band, of course, Hurricane Highway, and very, very shortly I'm going to let the birdie out of the bag that they're just about to head off to Nashville. They're that good. They really are. We'll talk about that very shortly. Welcome back, Ed.
Thanks so much for having me, and Happy New Year, and it's great to be back on. Thanks so much, Grant and Barbara. I'm delighted to be on, as always. It was great to see you and great to chat.
Well, it's always a pleasure to catch up with you, Ed, and Happy New Year to you as well. Just a little worried about that thing in the background. Have you what have you, it looks like that green thing up there and behind you.
Yes.
Yeah, it looks like you've solidified something that's come from your nose.
That is a music award. Do you want me to move it over there?
No. Now
We
that
can move it. It's up there on the. We hold that on the mantelpiece. It was for Video of the Year. Barbara was just asking me off air what it was too. I didn't know what it was. Yeah, but it is. It is like something like that. There's a music award from the Country Music Awards back in 2016. Video of the Year. There it is, and that's what it looks like. It's a nice award. So yeah, that's what that is. I put it down there, so it's got out of the way.
it was honestly just honestly I could see this thing and I'm thinking, now what's he got there? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Believe me, I found that rather amusing. But nice to know that you're actually gathering awards and everything like that. Having said that, I think that it's not going to be too far away before you're starting to pick up Josie Awards, for instance, coming out of America, because you're heading that way, aren't you?
Well, hopefully, yeah. We're heading to Nashville. We just signed a deal for a Nashville album, more or less, for May. So that was bubbling over the last couple of months. So it all happened over the last kind of 2-3 weeks. So basically, I only booked my flights last night, so I'm just announcing it now, really, that, a couple of people know, but we're heading to Nashville to record the Nashville album, Hurricane Highway, the Nashville album, and we're heading out on the 9th of May. So basically, the flights were just booked last night. We'll be heading out for, it'll be, we don't know how long yet, maybe a couple of weeks, 3-4 weeks, could be 3-ish weeks to do that. We're working, I'm prepping, for the last 6-8 months I've been writing every Tuesday. We do a 3.5-hour session every Tuesday through Skype with writers over there, so they're all parcel of this. So this is how it developed over the lockdown, 8 or 9 months, and we've a lot of songs ready to go, and can't wait to get back out playing all these new songs. We did a good few singles over the last couple of years, over the last year or two through the lockdown, which you're aware of, and we're dying to get back out touring, and that's starting to come back out again now. It's starting to happen. So we're looking forward to getting back out touring. So it's busy time, but Nashville is the main priority now. A couple of concerts in the pipeline, and let's get back out of there. COVID is all over, thanks be to God. Please God.
Yeah, well, believe me, I'm right there with you. I really am. I'd love to be able to get back to work myself as far as doing concerts and stuff like that. Unfortunately, we have a few other rules in place right now.
Yeah. It's still not over here at all, by any means here. It's not over at all, but like, we're just hoping that, there is a couple of concerts that we did wait out to see, and they are with promoters coming back in again, so really excited about that. We have a new single out now, which we're really promoting as well, as called All Time Favours, which you're very aware of, and you've got it's the title track to our new album, which is out as well, so that album is out at the minute, and we're really excited now to have the new album coming again, like to go and recording for the Nashville album, so we don't know when that will be out just yet, but we have a couple of other singles in the pipeline. We won't be stopping, put it that way.
That's very cool. Now, we opened up the show with More Than I Could Be, and I think this is a fantastic track, literally.
Thank you.
Tell me a little bit about it.
Oh God, it really, because I haven't listened to that song so long, and it is a really touching song, More Than I Can Be, when we played in the concerts and stuff like that, really full of emotion, and we have a couple of them songs and a couple of really fast ones, but More Than I Can Be, yeah, it's a touching song. It's about a kind of breakup kind of situation, and if you listen to the word More Than I Can Be, days go on without you, I'm here on my own, all this trying to, so that kind of thing, it's kind of along that lines. And we've so many love songs, we've so many fast songs, things like that, but that's what that's is about kind of in a nutshell, and it's a real acoustic vibe with a lot of steel going on in the background, and that was on our first album, Exposed. It's the main kind of acoustic track on it, and I was surprised when you picked that one, but like it's, I nearly forgot about it myself, with all the new stuff that's coming out, you do forget about songs like that, and just there, when you did pick it, I was saying, God, that'd be a good one now to put into this next concert. We're doing a big concert in April as well, so might put that one back in again, so I know that I've listened to it there as I was listening to it,
Well, I got to be honest with you, Ed, it's a big favourite with the ladies in this place.
Oh, okay, that's good. It's nice to hear the different opinions on different songs. Sometimes I think, oh God, I might regret some songs, and then others, but then when people come back and give me feedback on them, I'm like, no, there was a great reason for that at the time, so.
Well, I get asked a lot from it, not only from the ladies here at the station, but from around the world as well. And believe me, I have to give in, and I usually say, listen, I'll play it for you before you drive me crazy.
Yeah. Cool.
Tell me about Drive Me Crazy.
It's just a good rocked up song. It goes down well at the concert. Before You Drive Me Crazy is like, listening to all the things a woman says, and before you drive me crazy, let me out here kind of thing, and give it, that's kind of what it's about in a nutshell, so yeah, it's a good rocked up song, goes down brilliant at the concerts. We love playing it as well. So yeah, it's like, one of the high energy songs that we have, and we like a lot of them ones in the set, as you're aware of,
Absolutely, and I tell you what, this one is gaining momentum all around the world. Literally, people are taking notice of it. So here is Hurricane Highway, and Before You Drive Me Crazy. Ooh, man, I got sweat running. Excuse me. Oh dear.
Thanks. It's so long since I've even, them songs are so are far back, and I'm like trying to remember even stuff about them. To put me on the spot with them. So I'm just trying to give you, in a nutshell, just bits and pieces with them. Like trying to think, you're trying to think of what every song is about.
Sorry to put you on the spot. In fact,
no worries. It's always good.
Production that sent through the songs, because I think they were working on requests and how many requests and what are your most popular songs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We could have put in another 4 or 5 tracks if we had a bit more time. If you know what I mean.
Thanks so much.
Including some of the originals we have done in the past,
Yeah.
But that's...
No, whatever you feel like yourself. It's perfect for me.
That was their choice. I actually don't have a choice in it. I just get to play what's there.
Yeah. No, that's perfect. And how's everything? You're starting to open up bit by bit over there.
slowly starting to look at it. Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Now, Ed, I want to let you know there's 384 countries tuned in this morning.
Fantastic.
It's not bad,
Amazing.
eh? It's not bad.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
How many cities?
It's amazing. It's amazing.
472 cities around the world.
Jeez, that's amazing.
I'll give you the total later. Okay.
Yeah, brilliant.
No use giving it to you now. It just keeps on climbing. It really does. So.
Okay, brilliant.
But congratulations. There's that
Thank
many
you.
people around the world listening right now.
Thank you, that's amazing.
Yeah, I'd hate to buy them all a beer though.
Galaxy.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM. Got to welcome along everybody that is joining us this morning, the Galaxy faithful. Love you guys. And believe me, you're going to love Ed Holland and the band Hurricane Highway. We've known him for a little while and it's absolutely a pleasure to catch up with Ed again and find out what's happening in the future for Hurricane Highway. Of course, he's heading over to all the way over to America to go and stay for a little while over in Nashville. But I'm just going to ask, how's Sierra? Is she due to be coming home soon?
We hope so. I hope so. So it's, when the lockdown is over there, I know there's still a lot of restrictions, so we're hoping and praying that, she will be coming home soon. So she'll probably have to go over and visit some family as well in Australia before she comes back. Obviously, that'll be the right thing to do. So hoping and praying now that, over the next couple of months and, we've a lot of exciting things up and coming, between touring and stuff like that. So we'll have, it'll be fantastic when she does as well, So we're really looking forward to it. Looking forward to her going home.
I gotta be honest with you, Ed. She would be in safe hands residing here in New Zealand right now. She really would, compared to what's happening in the world.
Oh, absolutely. I'm so grateful, where she is, that she is so safe, you know what I mean? And, we kept ourselves as safe as we could here, just didn't really move, where we are in the west of Ireland. In Westport, as we said, the exact same town as where you're from in New Zealand, so that's what we've done. We just, stayed and kept it as simple as possible over the lockdown. But I'm hoping now that, a lot of stuff has been lifted here, so please God, everything is coming back to a bit of normality, that we don't see another variant along the way,
Absolutely. Now, if she was with you right now, would you consider taking her to Nashville as well?
Oh, yeah. I have to say yeah. No, absolutely. I have to say yeah.
Kind
I
of.
say no now, she's only said to me later, you have to bring... who knows, she might go... if the flight's in, she might fly over to Nashville to meet me over there, so when I'm over there, so... Please God, that we're talking about that, so that could be good. That'd be fantastic too. So even better again, that you get over to Nashville and experience it over there and in the studio and everything. So we're working with some amazing people over there. So hopefully that is an option. We've already been kind of talking about that. So please God.
Believe me, if you didn't say yes, she'd probably throw a boomerang at you.
I might be allowed go.
You know what Australians call a boomerang that doesn't come back, don't you?
I know.
Yeah, it's a stick.
Yeah.
It is a stick. But I tell you what, right now I get this feeling just quietly, Ed, that, well, you're living it up.
Living it up, yeah, living it up. A good rock star, living it up, enjoying the journey of Hurricane Highway. And as you say, yeah, living it up. With no better song to explain exactly what we're doing. We're releasing singles. We have an album out now called All Time Favorite. We have a new album out, or a new single out called All Time Favorite. We're heading to Nashville. We were just recording a video in Belfast, Northern Ireland, for our next single, all on Monday, and it's being recorded all this week, all the acting and everything, called Until We Dance to It, and that's out. Please God, we're hoping around April-ish, and then we head to Nashville then on the 9th of May for a completely different album, the Nashville album. So it's exciting times, and back touring, then again, a couple of concerts, a couple of TV shows, and it's all good, and I'm on here tonight with you, so that's what more. It's fantastic.
So I'm kind of getting the idea that, well, maybe, just maybe, with all this new music coming out, you might come back again and do another interview with me, maybe just after you come back from the States. What do you reckon?
I would love to. Absolutely. I would love to, Grant. Thank you so much, Deborah. I would love to.
Always a pleasure, my friend, and it's an absolute pleasure to have you on the show here at Galaxy. In fact, not only living the dream, Ed, well, you know what? He's with Hurricane Highway. He's living it up. So how's the COVID thing been over there for you?
Oh, it was bad, like up till but it's starting to level out now. The numbers, like it did since Christmas. The Omicron took over, and that kind of rallied through loads of people. Rallied through as many people, and so many people got it. But it's an awful lot milder, and the ICU numbers were way down. So that's the hospitals could cope with it.
Right.
So since that kind of went through the country, things have leveled off, and ICU numbers are way down. The numbers Omicron are way up, but that kind of took over from the Delta. So the Delta was the bad one, So, but besides that, people are just starting to go back to normal and back to their, things. Normality is coming back, and they've lifted so many restrictions there in the last 2 weeks. So yeah, so it's not too bad. Just depending on, the next 2 months are uncertain to see what happens, but it's looking positive. It is looking positive for the first time after 2 years.
Because they've lifted it, is that a sign? Because most of the population has been vaccinated?
Yes and no, I suppose. Yeah, it is. That is a major part to play in it. But I suppose also there's a bit of immunity with the Omicron taking over from the Delta. So there's not so many Delta cases, and with the Omicron, it's very mild. Like what people get from it, something like a mild flu or whatever. So. That's that's a good thing that didn't come along really to take over from the Delta, and there doesn't seem to be much Delta at all. It's mainly Omicron, I think, in Ireland.
That's very interesting. We tell people here in New Zealand, don't forget, don't get complacent. The Omicron is the fashionable new one, if you know what I mean. But Delta's still around. Don't forget it's
Delta
still
is
there.
Still around. It is still around, and it's other countries coming in during the summer.
Yeah, absolutely. That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and today we're talking to Ed Holland, coming out of the band, of course, Hurricane Highway from Westport in Ireland. And believe me, Ed, I got to be honest with you, that's the track I crank up in my car stereo,
You're a rocker, Grant. You're a rocker. You love it. You love the rock.
Well, here's a true story for you. I was listening to it the other day in the car park where the local supermarket is. And I'm getting these dirty looks from these young kids walking past going, aren't you a bit old for that kind of noise?
No. You're never too old to rock, Grant. You know that.
Well, I said, yeah, hold on. Your grandparents are coming out on you. Adjust that.
Never too old to rock. Remember that. Tell them. That's what you got to tell them.
Absolutely. And I'm believing that's the way to go. It really, really is. Ed, just hang in there for a minute. We're going to do a couple of photos, stuff like that. But thank you so much for joining us. And we wish you all the best over there in the States. We really do.
Thank you so much. Thanks so much for having me. And I look forward to speaking to you again after I come home from Nashville.
Believe me, it is always a pleasure. Looking forward to that. But in the meantime, that was yet another restaurant quality interview coming with Ed, of course, Holland from the band Hurricane Highway. And we're very, very proud to be in association with, yes, Rise Up TV, Big Record, and, of course, Sony Music, The Orchard.
Another indie artist interview brought to you by Galaxy 107 FM in association with Rise Up TV, Big Record and Sony Music The Orchard. 107
soul, stay on cruise control, let the good times pass you by. And it's been way too long since we carried on, so let's get off this painted pony ride. Hop a fence, chase the wind to the wildest side. Start living it up, throwing it down. Here we go, laying it back, spinning around. Vertigo, taking it in, shaking it out. So getting it on, getting it down. Here we come, love is a blast, ain't it around? Living it up. We're bottled up like gasoline. One spark is all we need to set it off and burn this mother down. Slam it into gear. Like we own this town. If you're in, say you're in, let me hear you now. Living it up, throwing it down. Here we go, laying it back, spinning around. Vertigo, taking it in, shaking it out. Keeping it real, keeping it loud. Keeping so getting it on, getting it down. Here we come, loud as a blast, ain't it around? Throwing it down.